Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
then I'd start walking down the stairs and just kind of throw my hand up, like, come on, boys.
okay. So you head down the stairs. It's about 10-ish feet, maybe a little more. Maybe 10, 15 feet down, or give or take. So you head down there, and yeah, you're faced with a door. Now, you look at this door, and well, I guess the other guys follow behind. I don't, I don't mean to put words in your mouth or anything. Um,
I follow.
okay. So you guys go down there, and you find a door, and it has a keypad next to the door, and it has a little display on the keypad, but it's not lit up. It covered in dust and whatnot. It doesn't really look active. The door itself is quite large, but it looks like an old school uh, regular steel door. It's a very big door, mind you, but it doesn't look like a mega damage door at all.
Guess I would. I feel like I've been running this show, kind of. I guess you guys want to come down and
Oh, we're down. I'm right there with you.
okay.
Um. So I'll take a look at the keypad for a sec. You said it's covered in dust. Are any of the keys particularly stand out with the dust on them?
Nope. All of the keys appear to be equally dusty, dirty, dingy.
Doesn't look like anything's touched this in a while.
I got basic electronics. Can I tell if there's power to the keypad?
You can definitely tell that there is zero power to the keypad.
Check the handle on the door then.
It's locked.
Is there a handle on the door?
Yeah, there's a handle on the door. It's the standard, like it's not like a doorknob. It's like those big silver handles, like a double handle that you'd pull open with both arms. You know what I mean? And there's like a lock mechanism there, and it looks like it like attaches at the top of the door, and it kind of runs to the keypad. But there's also a deadbolt key lock thing. You know what I mean? Like a deadbolt thing.
You said the door was SDC.
It is correct. Yes.
I would kind of smile and be like, I could knock, and then hold up the plasma cannon.
Okay. Yeah.
Would you rather I do that?
No preference. If two of us want to stand back and someone wants to blow this thing open, if you got something that does better than 6d6 plasma.
I mean, I'm thinking more of the lines of knock without having the whole house here.
You can probably rip it off its hinge. The power armor can probably rip the door off its hinges.
Yeah, but I mean, at that point, it's loud enough that.
Did you grab the plasma torch
I did.
out of the vehicle? Why don't you see if you can just melt the lock?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Does anyone have any kind of mechanical skills? Anyone else, or am I just doing this?
I'm a mage. I have like no skills, dude.
I have basic mechanics.
Okay, great.
You'd have to get out of your armor to do it, though.
Okay, well then all right, can I use my demolition skill since I'm just trying to cut the thing open, not pick the lock, to see if I can torch through the...
Absolutely, go ahead. And before you do so, I forgot to do something. So on Roll20, we have moved to a new page. So I don't know if you can see that where you're at. Sure.
Yeah, I see it. You had to zoom out.
Map.
I don't know what you guys can see. Hopefully not much. I hope I haven't fudged this completely.
A little brown.
Okay, good. Whew. All right. Sorry, I'm a rookie to Roll20, and okay, good. At least that went right. So that is obviously where you're at right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll demolitions and see if I can get this damn door. Ooh,
Yeah.
Fail by 2.
Okay. So you take the plasma torch and you start waving it around, fumbling with the lock a bit. It doesn't come open, but you feel like you made a little bit of progress. You didn't completely sever the lock, but you feel like you mangled it somewhat.
I guess I give the door a jiggle, and if it doesn't open, at your discretion, I'd take another swing at trying to cut the bolt.
Yeah, absolutely. You can go ahead and try again.
Can I just take? Can I just sort of, quote unquote, gently, quote unquote, open the door with my power armor, with a like
Gently, sure, yeah.
with a restrained punch.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm good with that. I'll pack up the torch, step out of the way, draw my weapon, and show's yours.
okay.
All right, I'll restrain my punch.
Okay. So you kind of do a little restrained jab at the door, and it just blows wide open. Well, it smashes open anyway. The locking mechanism goes flying. And you see this? That. So, you guys smash through the door, and you come into what appears to be a foyer with carpets and a nice desk. And the door flying off its hinges and splintering to the granted restrained punch from the 11-foot tall robot sends it flying all over the place, startling the living shit out of two people sitting across this desk. It looks like they were playing cards and listening to the radio, and you damn near gave them a heart attack. They jump up and they see you guys, and
as soon as I saw one, I probably
we're on them, just like a door breach.
I'd have my weapon up as soon as the door was open.
Right.
I'd be coming in, and my first thing I would be yelling, "Hands on your head, or I'm going to blow your ass away."
Agreed. Or I'm right behind him.
Okay, perfect. So, you you bust in and you threaten them, and they're like, "Holy shit!" And either they didn't hear you, or they were too startled by what you by the fact that you just busted in on them. They're panicking, they're shitting their pants, and one of them draws a weapon, and that's not initiative because you have all kinds of the drop on them right now. So we're gonna go ahead and give you guys basically the initiative on that. So why don't you guys go ahead and roll initiative anyway, and we'll put them at the bottom.
How do I do that exactly in this game?
Initiative is
on the top left-hand side. There's a die chart. You see the little bar that goes vertical, where the map is. One of those is your die roller.
Oh, that I know. I'm wondering.
Just a D20.
It's a D20.
Oh.
Mine's actually an 8. I have a +1. If you want to have keeping track, I do have a +1 on that.
You are Kyle.
Next to your dice, when you pull up the dice roller, it's got, and you just add your shit.
I forgot to do that, guys. I did. I forgot to do that.
Now, I should probably mention. So, Doc, you have an Doc is the juicer. You have an initiative bonus of 4, correct? And
so if you notice, I have my dice roll, which was a natural 1, and then my bonus makes.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to kind of double check because I actually have a system up here. And Kyle, you have an initiative bonus of 1, correct?
As far as I remember, it was just 1, or it's either 1 or nothing.
Yeah, I think I had you at a 0. I think the line walker had a 0, to be honest.
I think he was a 0.
Okay.
The initiative. Yeah, it's a 0, so it's a 7 actually.
Okay, and the power armor pilot Felix, if I'm not mistaken, it's 2.
As long as I'm in a robot, yes.
Yeah. So
in robot combat, I have a +2.
Okay.
You have a 10.
Perfect. So you guys don't actually have to worry about adding that plus thing. I'm actually using a spreadsheet in Google Sheets with your initiative bonuses already pre-calculated. So all I need is your initiative roll. I type it in and it automatically calculates. So you're good there. Don't even worry about it. So do some stuff here. So you got Kyle got a 7. You get a 1? That sucks. Okay.
Yeah, the roll was a natural 1.
Natural 1. Okay, perfect. All right. So let me just grab your tokens real fast. I got some custom tokens for you guys. Sorry, guys, to bear with me 2 seconds. So, okay. Pile, right? You guys should be able to manipulate these. I think I've set them up so that you can do them yourselves. Sorry for the delay, guys. GM loading. I forgot to set this up before. Alright, guys. Okay. So you guys should be able to move them around. So you can go ahead and move them to where you want to be at the start of this fight. Now it was like Felix obviously punched the door in.
Yeah.
But did he go first, like walking in? Or are you guys kind of hanging back behind the door, or like what?
Well, like I said, I would be standing right next to it when he breached, and as soon as he breached, I would be trying to move in with my weapon ready, like SWAT style. So I would have tried to breach and get as far in as I could the second it was up.
Whatever direction he went to, I went the opposite, so we had both sides covered of the room.
Okay.
So if he went straight like he did, I went to the right.
Okay. Okay, so if you're happy with that, that's fine. So, so you guys breach in, you scare the shit out of these two guys. I've got them named Cultist, which, I mean, I was gonna hide that, but one look at these guys, and it's not that hard to figure out their deal. They're in dark red robes, and they've got these creepy symbols all over them. And also, one thing of note is, in this room, it looks like an old kind of office, and there's a broken TV in the corner, if I could... Yeah, that corner has a broken TV on there, and on the walls there is a symbol painted on the wall. It doesn't look like blood, like red paint or something. But it's kind of all over the walls, and it looks like this. If you look at the top left, you'll see this weird red, stupid-looking symbol. So that symbol there, it's way at the top. Way at the top left of the whole screen, like it's a ways up top left kind of thing. See that? Like it's not it's not in the room you're in right now. It's like,
looks like an H. Looks like a red H.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Okay, so that symbol is kind of all over the walls. It's painted on the door, and it's on their robes. So yeah, that's what they look like. So the one guy draws a pistol, and he points it at Doc. The other guy doesn't seem to be doing anything. So who is... Okay, we have Felix appears to be first, as far as initiative is concerned. So yeah, Felix, you're up.
Okay. Do these guys? Do they seem to be wearing armor?
You can't tell underneath their robes, but their faces and their heads appear to be unprotected.
Okay, I'm going to slide right in front of this one and basically punch him in the stomach, hopefully against the wall.
Okay. All right. Okay, go ahead and roll the strike. That's a d20.
Yeah, you're gonna have to walk me through that a little bit.
Okay, so a strike roll is a d20, and now this would be a melee attack. So you want a 5 or above to hit.
According to my sheet, I have a strike plus 5. Do I add that in?
Yeah, for sure. As long as you don't roll a natural 1 to 4, you're good. So like a 1 plus a 4 is not a hit, but do you know what I mean? Oh, there you go. Okay. So you punch him right in the stomach. Go ahead and roll the damage. Whatever your punch damage is. It should be listed in there.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a good punch. Okay, so so the Samson runs up to the first guy in front of the desk and just friggin' hauls off and punches him right in the gut. And you can kind of sense as you hit him, you do hit something tough underneath his robes. All the same, he goes uh, flying back, and he lands on his back, stunned, or not stunned, but he's like shaken. So that was 12. I think I could do. Can I do this? Yes, there we go. So, yeah. So he's on his back at this point. So that's your attack. Now, you only moved a couple feet, so I think that's fine. But I think generally a move is an action, but I think we're okay here because he didn't move that far, so we're not worried about it right now. Yeah, I think generally like if you were to say, okay, I want to move over to the other end of the room, kind of thing, like that's an action, but you're good. So that's your action there. Go ahead, Kyle, you're up.
Oh, well, since he knocked that one down, basically I'm going to keep this one covered, tell him to put his hands on his head.
Okay.
If he goes for anything at all, I will fire. And as you said, we have the drop on him. So if he's making any moves to grab anything other than put his hands on his head right now and get on the ground, then I'm shooting him. There's no second guess.
Okay, he doesn't appear to be that interested in your commands at the moment. So, yeah.
Then he's going to get it. He's going to get unloaded on.
Okay.
It's not what I wanted to do. Hold on a second. 17 to the main body. I got to roll a strike, don't I?
Sure do.
My bad.
No worries.
My bad.
Ouch.
It's a fail.
That is a fail. So what were you shooting at him anyway, just out of curiosity?
I missed. The L20.
Oh, okay. All right, so you shoot your L20 off, it misses him and hits the wall. It is now Doc's turn.
All right. And you said that their faces are not appearing to be covered.
That is correct.
You're letting us move like a square if we're going to try and attack, right? Like I can go from here to there. That's not a big deal, is it?
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Like more than one square, yeah, sure, but if you're just going to make a quick move, I'm not too worried about it.
I would just be sidestepping around the power armor and then drawing up. Bad news for them. I came in with the plasma ejector drawn, so that's what I'm gonna and we're gonna go against the one that has not been hit yet. I'm gonna try and paint the wall with him, but I'm gonna do a called shot to the face.
Sorry, which one are you doing? The guy that's okay, that guy. Okay, and you're going for his face.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and shoot him in the face.
Okay, so you're going for an 8 out of -2, and now sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I have a +5 to strike and a +2 because of sniper on aim calls, so +7.
Okay, now a called shot is 2 actions, correct?
I didn't think it was, but I can look in the.
Okay. I feel like I read that an aimed shot and a called shot, those are both 2 actions if I'm getting that right, but
It's your show, so whatever.
okay. Well, tell you what, we'll go with that. And again, if I'm wrong, we can fix it later. And if I'm wrong, I apologize. I'm very sorry, but I feel like I read that. So why don't we if you still want to make the shot, we can do that.
Oh God, yeah, I still want to shoot him in the.
Okay, cool.
With a +7, that's an 18.
Okay. All right. So, well, I mean, okay, we'll keep that roll. I was gonna say just like roll next turn kind of thing, but yeah, we'll keep that roll. It's fine. All right. So you start.
Wait, so I wasn't able. Were you saying 2 actions? Like I wasn't able to.
I just mean like if you're taking a called shot at his face, I think like a called shot is inherently two actions, so you'd start like more or less aiming at his face this turn, and then next turn the shot would go off, kind of thing. Is that cool? Do you still want to do it, or do you want to do something else?
No, not really. That kind of destroys the element of surprise. I didn't know you were going to do it like that. No, then I'm just going to.
Sorry, you cut out a little bit there.
Oh, I said no. I don't want to wait. I thought it was all one.
Okay.
If that's the case, then I'm just rolling 11 to shoot a main body, and I get a 5, so it'd be 6.
Okay. Yeah, he's not going to dodge that. So go ahead and roll damage.
16.
All right. Cool. You take 16 damage, so you blast him with your plasma cannon and just make a freaking mess of his robes. They're melting, and his armor underneath, which is light, granted, looks like it's getting pretty banged up there. Okay, so now it is Mr. Cultist 2 turn. So he's going to go ahead and fire back at Kyle. So he's going to go ahead and throw a fireball. Firebolt at our friend the mage. Go ahead.
Okay, simultaneous attack. I'm shooting him back.
Okay. Go ahead. Okay, that's a hit. So I'm gonna go ahead and.
That's not. That's not right. That's not right. Hold on. I didn't get that right. Actually, that's right.
Okay, so his fireball flies across the desk and smashes you in the chest, doing 16 damage. You can go ahead and take the damage off yourself if you want, guys. I'll manage the enemies. If you guys want to like kind of take care of your own tokens, that'd be cool. If that's cool, if you don't mind. I think you can just like click on it and then just type minus right in the green circle, and it'll do the math for you or whatever. So yeah, he hits you for 4d6, which is 16. Yeah, you hit him. You hit him right in the square in the chest for 24. So let's do that. Go. So he takes a serious hit. So now it is the other dude's turn, and he is going to fire back at Doc. So he's got his pistol out. He's going to take a shot at Doc.
At me, bro.
I'm stuck at rolling the dice. Alright, let me try it again. Oh, nice. Okay, well, I guess being on his back didn't help. He swings his arm up with his pistol and just takes a stupid pot shot. It hits the ceiling, blows out one of the lights, which isn't working anyway. But yeah, sorry, random detail I forgot to mention. Sorry, guys. So it's actually quite dark in here, aside from on the wall, there's what looks like torches. But Kyle, you can tell these are not ordinary torches. These are magic torches. They're not burning with real flames, so they're not giving off any gases. They're like kind of they look more or less like torches, but it's almost like, you know, when you go to like a store and you see like those fireplaces with like the fake fire. Do you know what I mean? Like, it looks kind of stupid, really. That's kind of what these torches look like. They're giving off light, but you can sense a bit of a magical energy around them. So there's some kind of magical torch that they've got on the walls. And you notice the light, like the ceiling has like just kind of like suspended lighting. You know what I mean? Like just neon lights, like regular office lighting, but none of it's on. It's all off. But anyway, so random detail there. So he shoots up at Doc and misses completely and shoots out one of the already not on lights. So that's his completely ineffective move. And okay, Felix, it's your go.
All right, I'll move another 5 foot in, and since Cultist 1 is currently on the ground, and Cultist 2 can actually hit something, I'll move to attack Cultist 2 to try and disable him.
Okay. What kind of attack?
Let's go with, yeah, probably I'll like just sort of sweep him and sort of robot palm, which is basically a punch.
Like an open hand slap kind of thing? Like you're bitch slapping the boy?
No, more like a palm thrust. More like a palm thrust.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I guess that would more or
My
less.
hand-to-hand's martial arts, so I'm trying to lean into that.
Oh yeah, that's cool. A little bit of yeah, for sure. Why not? I think that more or less falls under the punch category, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, go ahead. So go ahead, and roll it up.
Okay.
A 10, yeah, that's a hit.
I think it's +5. So
Yeah, now he's gonna try and roll with the impact on that one. Anytime a blunt impact comes in, or a missile explosion, you can roll to roll instead of trying to dodge. You can just roll, and it'll if you succeed, it'll half the damage. But if you're at a +5, you said to do that.
my strike is at a +5.
Okay, so that's a 15. Yeah, so that's a 15, right? Yeah. He rolled a 13 to roll, and he failed because he has to match or beat your roll. So he failed. So he will take full damage from you. So go ahead and roll damage.
All right, 2 more decent. 10 more to him.
10 more, all right.
Sorry that I'm kind of covering up his HP right now.
No worries, no worries. Okay, so you smash him right in the chest. He falls back against the wall, and he's kind of sitting there, like up against kind of the corner of the wall. He's kind of sitting, like you knocked him down, kind of thing. So he's kind of out of it like that. So that's that. It's now Kyle's turn.
Okay, move up, and I'll shoot him again.
Okay. Okay, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll the damage. Nice. Okay, so you you do this pretty cool hop over the desk maneuver, and you just blast right into his chest. And as you blast into his chest, you can see it completely annihilates his armor. So his armor has just been completely destroyed. And at this point, Mr. Cultist 2 has panicked, and he puts his hands in the air and says, okay, fine, I got it, fine. I surrender, whatever. So he has surrendered. And that leaves, it is now Doc's turn. Doc?
There?
That's a 23 to strike on Cultist 1.
Okay. Just shooting him with your plasma ejector or whatever?
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll the damage. Yeah, okay. Same thing with this guy. He's on the ground. His armor gets blasted all to shit. And, but he does not. This guy is a cocky bastard. Alright. It is now, okay, so this guy here, Cultist 2, it's now his turn, but he has surrendered, so he's submitting. So he's gonna pass on his turn right now. And now it's the guy's turn who you just shot. And he just kind of gives you this really arrogant look, like, fuck you, and he spits at the ground, and he takes a shot at you with his pistol. He takes a shot at you with his pistol. Why is that? Okay, well, he hits another light, so he's just blown out another neon light in the ceiling, because he's still on his back, he never got up. So he takes his shot, goes right past you again, destroys a light, and that's his second totally productive turn. So, alright, Felix, you're up.
Oh, you know what? Because it kind of amuses me, I'm going to make it a point to sort of restrain punch the Cultist 1, who's still firing at us.
Okay, what's the damage on your restrained punch in that thing?
Just fucking step on it.
Yeah.
1d4 mega damage.
Okay, go ahead.
So I think at this point, if I hit him with anything, he's going to bite it. So I might as well do the funny option.
Okay, go ahead. So you're doing a restrained punch then?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Okay. So you kind of lean over because he's on the ground and you're 11 feet tall, right? So you kind of lean over and you do this kind of little pop. But as you do that little pop, your robot hand completely bypasses his now murdered armor, and you hear this sickening crunch as your hand, albeit restrained, goes into his chest. You hear all the bones shatter, and he spits up blood, and he's done. So bye-bye, Mr. Cultist 1. We barely knew ye. He's done. Cultist 1 is out of the picture. It is now... that was Felix's turn, so it is now Kyle's turn.
Okay, is this guy on Cultist 2 on the ground, or is he's up against the wall? I hit him as he basically slammed up against the wall. He's got his hands up. Did he drop his gun?
Oh yeah, well, actually, this guy wasn't. He didn't draw his gun. The guy who just died had a pistol aimed at what's his face,
Right,
Doc. Yeah, he fireballed you. So he's sitting on the ground with his back against the wall.
Okay, I forced his face into the ground, and I basically put my knee in the back of his neck.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
My gun barrel to the back of his head.
Okay. He doesn't seem to offer any particular resistance. He seems pretty well subdued at this point.
Are we still in combat, or are we going to roleplay?
Yeah, combat's over. You're done. So this one guy's dead, one guy's completely submitted, so he's done.
I would sling my rifle and walk over and, like, we've got this guy now, hands behind the back, on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah, he's done. He surrendered.
Okay, well, how do you intend on restraining?
That's what I was going to ask you. How did you want? What do you think? What should we do?
Pull out my vibro knife and jab it right into the back of his fucking...
Sorry, say again. You cut out there.
I pull out my vibro knife and jam it right into the back of his...
Okay, he's
Oh,
done.
you aren't going to interrogate him?
Did you say knee or neck? You cut out, at least for me.
Neck.
Okay.
He said neck.
Okay.
You basically stuck him, and he's done.
Yeah.
Oh, he's done.
Well, unless you... All right, wait, hold on. I'll roll this back. If you guys want to interrogate him, you should probably do that, or tell me not to, because I'm going to kill everyone we come across. You were...
You know what?
Okay.
I'm right there, so I would probably tell you to hold on just a second. Let's ask him a couple questions. If we don't get satisfied answers, I'll pull the trigger. My barrel's right up against his head. So he's got a very little chance of living through this right now.
Okay, then I would just sit down and be like, all right, dude.
I would tell Kyle, hey, Doc, hey, strip that guy. The other guy, any equipment he's got, let's take it.
I'd roll over and strip the guy's hole in his chest from a robot.
Okay, so you find on his person, you find a Wilkes laser pistol. Pretty awesome, right? And you also find 500 credits, universal credits. You find his ID. His name was Bryson McLean. That's what it says is his ID. And you also find a note. It looks like a printed note. And let me just grab something real fast for you. This sucks because I can't resize it to a good... That's not the correct aspect ratio, because Roll20 won't let me resize that. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm moving here. Actually, probably not, because it's in the...
No, it's in black space.
Okay, well, that's no worries. We will put it here then. I'm just going to put it in front here for just 2 seconds. Let me know if you guys can read it. Here.
Okay.
You guys see that?
Give me a second. You can read it. May 12th, 110 PA, presence. Yeah.
So this is just kind of a crumpled note you found in the guy's pocket. Apparently printed on a dot matrix printer because 110 PA, right? And yeah. Anybody who can't see that, just let me know and I'll try and work something out.
Oh, I see it.
Actually,
Yep.
you should not have shown that to me because I can't read.
No literacy, you mean?
No, I do not have literacy. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Okay.
Go
Well, I mean,
even like,
the mage most likely has literacy. Somebody in the party must have literacy.
Yeah, but I don't know if we're gonna make it or not. But we'll give it a try, and I do right on the money. So I read the note to everybody.
Nice. All right, cool. Nicely done, Mage. Good job. Okay, cool. So yeah, I mean, you read him the note, and yeah. So what do you guys think of that? I mean, that's you want to.
Different. I was happy to just stab this guy in the neck and keep moving, so I'm just kind of fidgeting around by the door. You know, I'm a juicer. I'm tapping my foot.
Yeah, he's tapping. He's impatient.
I'm like, come on, ask him your fucking questions. Let's slit his throat. Let's roll. What are we doing? Come on.
Yeah, I know. And I lean down to where the guy can hear me, and I'm telling him, my friend is impatient, so you need to answer quickly. And if I don't get satisfactory answers, I'm gonna let him have his fun with you.
The guy's like, okay.
His number two's reaction.
He's like, okay, what? Just don't kill me, man. Just whatever. Well, he says it with a bit of an accent, actually. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. What do you want to know? Like,
Kind of accent.
I speak a bit like this, kind of a Russian, little bit of a Russian accent. Sorry, I'm gonna move that so I can see something. Sorry.
Yeah, can you move that out of the way now? You can go ahead.
Yeah, are you guys all okay? You guys all read that? You're satisfied with it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I'm not a learned person, and I don't speak Russian. Why is he talking funny?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Oh, he's speaking English. He just has a bit of an accent.
Okay, what's the name of the occultist here? Because we can always tell them they're. What's the symbol on the wall? Who are you guys? And did you hit a caravan? Time's running out.
Clock's ticking. No pressure. He goes. I don't know. I summon here. I am summoned here. I come. I'm not sure. I don't know. He goes. The symbol is of demon, Subsolar. And as for caravan, I don't know. I don't know. I just come here.
So you don't know anything about a caravan then?
No.
Was filled.
No, I see they bring.
Okay.
They bring people here.
Demon and Lord Demon. I passed 11. I failed magic, but I passed Demon.
Okay, what are you trying to? What are you trying to? You do not
Lord
recognize.
Demon. I would recognize or monsters and demons. I do not recognize it.
You don't recognize it out of anything. No, nothing of note.
Okay. All right. I popped the guy. He's done.
All right.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
All right. Hold on. All right.
You said you saw people.
Go ahead.
You said you saw people come through. Yes.
Yes.
Any of them a young woman with any of them a young woman with purple hair?
Yes, young girl, yes. Purple hair, yes.
How long ago?
It was yesterday.
How long ago?
Well, yesterday.
So should we let him leave then, or?
Fuck no.
No.
If you try and let him leave.
No. This is. We can't let.
I mean, I'm thinking.
If you got handcuffs, break them out. Like, all I'm saying, if you got some way of restraining him, good on you. I don't, and I'm not gonna bring him with me. We're fucking infiltrating a fucking.
I meant let him leave like outside into the jungle, not into the forest, not deeper into the complex.
Once again, fuck.
Okay, hold on. Let's put it to you this way. We don't know for sure if he's telling the truth about the caravan. Okay, he could have been the ones in the caravan. They massacred that caravan.
Yeah, no shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, why are we even fucking having this?
Those caravans weren't doing anything. They were transporting something from point A to point B, and they massacred them. And they left their bodies out there to rot.
And we know it's them because the girl came through here. I'm done with this discussion. Unless someone rolls to strike to stop me, I'm stabbing him in.
You do it before I pull the trigger. We probably do it at the same time.
Okay. Any objections from Felix or?
Several, but they're all based around the fact that he did actually answer our questions. So,
That's exactly why knife to the neck.
Okay, actually, come to think of it, Doc, what's your alignment?
More like selfish. I mean, I'm not certainly not evil. I don't give a fuck. I was paid to do a mission. They killed all those people. I know the girl came through here. He said they took the girl. As far as I'm concerned, he's just as responsible as everyone else I come across in this building for killing those 5 men out there and kidnapping that girl. And if we had handcuffs, I'd be fine with cuffing him, but we don't. I'm not going to let him go out there and get his friends. It's a tactical decision. It's just a selfish tactical decision.
And I have to agree with him. I'm
Okay.
also in the same mindset. I can't leave an enemy behind me to come back and do something later on. It's too much of a tactical risk.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not an evil or diabolical.
Yeah, we're not trying to be evil. It's just this. We have to stop and think. We can't think of what we are right now.
No,
We have to think of this is a different world.
no, I,
Yeah.
no, I know that. I'm just trying to get into Felix's head because he's whatever Rift's version of lawful good is. So
Yeah, that'd be like principled or scrupulous or something, yeah.
Very upset with it.
Yeah, we understand his feelings, but I can guarantee you, a cyber knight probably would have to do the same thing here.
Okay.
It depends on the knight, but in general, yeah.
Yeah,
On top of the guy,
anyone who doesn't kill this guy is going to get shot in the back an hour later down this corridor.
yeah, I have to agree. And on top of that, he doesn't even have to have a weapon. He's got magic, so.
Okay.
So that's so unless someone stops me, that's what I'm doing.
We have to do it. I'm sorry. I don't want to do it.
Okay. Felix, are you going to attempt to stop or?
no, I won't.
Okay.
He's dead.
Yeah, I'm down to roleplay this. I want you to know if you're playing lawful good and you think you would try and grab my hand, you should do that. We will roleplay it. It'll be fun.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Whatever you guys think. I mean,
if I ever say I'm gonna stab him and you're like, no, don't do that, then fucking roll a strike, grab my hand, let's fucking do this.
It's more sort of a like you said, this is a post-apocalyptic world, and Felix isn't like he's lawful good, not lawful stupid. It's just but
Right.
Okay. You also have to think. You've been taught power armor. You've been taught military etiquette. You've been taught military tactics to a point. And one of the things you learn right off the get-go: don't leave an enemy to your back.
It's more that Felix feels a little bit bad because the guy did surrender and answer our questions. So
yeah, so it sounds like the overlying issue here is one of tactics versus morality. What it sounds like to me. So that's totally natural. So yeah, it's just a conscience versus, like you guys said, it's a cold calculated tactical decision versus emotional feelings is what's conflict here by the sounds of it.
Post-apocalyptic wasteland. I don't have feelings.
Okay.
That's why I'm selfish alignment. I can't. If you have feelings, you're not going to live.
Yeah, I'm also a selfish alignment. I have no problems. He's dead. I hate to say this. If he stops, he's only going to stop one of us, and the other's going to kill him.
I mean, if he surrendered and we had a jail, or we say we're coming out of the building and we've got a truck outside, we've recovered this girl, we're on our way back to get paid, and he surrenders. You want to bind him up and throw him into the back of the truck and take him back to town so he can stand trial or whatever? You can do that, but
I can tell you what's going to happen. They're going to take him back to the town. They're going to see what he did, and they're going to hang him.
Yeah, it's frontier justice. We can take him back, and they'll hang him, or I can stab him here.
Felix, that's pretty much your choices. If we take him back, they're going to hang him. If more of his friends don't show up and release him, we have no way of, unless one of us sits here and babysits him the entire time, we're stuck.
Okay. All right. Moving on then. I guess we're all in.
He's dead.
Okay, so he's dead then? All right. So he is, bam, dead.
I do search him for anything he has on him.
He also has a Wilkes laser pistol, and he has 600 credits on his person.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
so
speaking of which, sorry guys. Sorry, go ahead.
Main body on these two suits of armor were destroyed, correct?
Completely destroyed. They're destroyed. Yeah.
So the arms and legs are still good?
I don't think they had arms and legs.
It was light body armor, so yeah, like they had shoulder guards, but they didn't have any arm protection. It was almost like the juicer armor, but not quite. It kind of protects the main body, but doesn't do much for the armor or the arms rather. So yeah,
All right. Well, I wanted to make sure. Okay.
Yeah, no,
so
fair enough, fair enough. And yeah, actually, speaking of which, it brings up something I forgot. Another thing I forgot. When it comes to money, do you guys want to have your own separate money pools, or do you want like a shared pool of money? How do you want to do that?
Well, I would say that any money that we find goes into a group loot, and we we share equally. And then, like in the case of this, when we get back, there's 60 grand. There's 3 of us. That's 20 grand a piece. Put it in your pocket.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys have collected thus far 1,100, if I'm not mistaken. 6 and 5, right?
Wilkes.
Yeah, 5.
Which Wilkes laser pistol and how many Eclipse?
Just the standard, straight up Wilkes laser pistol, the standard one, and there's only 1 clip. Like each guy had 1 clip.
So, Doc, you've got 2 shots less.
Oh, yeah, but
Exactly. Yeah.
I got an extra clip somewhere.
Okay, so we both holster that then. Okay.
All right. And I already pulled the whatever E-clip and the other Wilkes off the other guy. And Wilkes
Understood.
well, they're not particularly valuable. My pistol is better. I would just throw it in my pack and plan on selling.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Okay. Okay, so
Money, man.
right. So it looks like you guys are formed up on the door. So yeah, it's another door, obviously.
Okay, hold on.
Sorry. Go ahead.
One more minute before we go. I do a look around the counter and anything around here. Basically, do a small, quick kind of survey of the room. So, what was behind the counter or desk or whatever it is?
There's an old, apparently not functional and slightly broken-looking computer on the desk right in front of where Cultist 2 was. There's a bunch of playing cards on the desks. They were busy playing cards when you guys busted in. There's a radio right, well, on the desk. There it is, but right here. There's a radio sitting there. Like not a radio, but like a radio you listen to music on, like radio stations, like just a radio. They were
I take the radio.
Okay, well,
is it small or big?
It's pretty small. It's like a CD player basically. A CD player radio. They're listening to like.
I just throw that in my pack.
Yeah.
I throw it in my pack. I take the cards also too. If all the cards are there, I throw the cards in my pack also.
Okay, the cards are all over the floor, so you're kind of playing 52 card pickup, but that's cool.
It's fine. I take a couple seconds if those guys aren't in a hurry. I pick everything up. Nothing else?
I'm tapping my foot like.
That's about it. There is like a broken chair in one corner of the room. Like you said, there's that busted ass TV on the corner there, but other than that, not really much.
Okay, I look at both of them. Hey, next time we go in to a breach like we just did, after the power armor or however we open the door, let me be kind of the next one in, and I'm going to hit them basically with like a flashbang in the room, and I'm going to do a blast of light into the room, and then we can hit it in right afterwards? Or do you want me to be right behind you and hit that, and then we both move in? How do you want to do this? But I can do basically a flash style bang, a flash.
You're saying, are you telling me you have a flashbang?
I can do a flash magically. I don't have a flash bang, but I can do a flash. So however you want to do it. If you want to be first, we basically go in. You first, me right behind you. I do the flash. It would probably be better to have me go in first, do a flashbang, pull to the side. You two enter. We have the advantage. And anybody in there not prepared or ready is going to get a flash. You see what I'm saying?
Doc is getting visibly.
I'm just putting that through.
Okay.
Are we good, or what do you want to do? Doc, come on, talk to me.
I'm just waiting for this next hallway to be empty.
Yeah, I'm just role playing, man. I'm a juicer, man. I'm all...
No, you're doing good. You're role playing a good juicer. Keep it up, man. It's good.
So I'd open the door. Well, no, first I put my ear to it because I'm still tactical.
Okay.
Did I hear anything?
The door is very cold. Other than that, you don't hear anything. The cold steel door. It's also not mega damage. And everything around here, it doesn't look particularly high tech. It appears to be like a very old place. But yeah, you don't hear anything coming from the other side of the door, no.
Okay, so I would trade out the plasma and drop my L, get it trained and unslung, and I would say on 3, if you're gonna go first, go. And then assuming it's unlocked, I'd swing the door open and wait for Kyle to lead the way if he's...
Okay, as soon as he swings the door open, I'm going to put blinding flash into the room.
Okay. Alright, so you swing the door open, and you see this. Another hallway. It's more, again, lights are out. There's no lights other than these weird torches on the walls, more crap painted on them, symbols. And there is a very large stone golem of some kind standing in front of what looks like like a doorway, an open doorway. And you see at the far end of the room what looks like elevator doors, and then there's a couple of doors on either side of the room. So you run in, so he opens the door, you rush in, do your blinding flash, which is very bright in this room, and the construct at the end of the room doesn't appear to react. It's a good, and this is a fairly large hallway, fairly high and all that stuff. It's probably like a good 7-8 feet tall. Standing there, it appears to be made of stone. It has gems in its eyes. At this distance, having a hard time discerning the color.
What's the distance between me and the golem?
Well, did you
25 feet. Oh yeah, actually.
Moved right to the doorway. So I'm
Okay.
right in the doorway.
Oh, so you're here? So
Through. Okay, now, are we in melee combat right now, or are we still out of combat?
well, you busted open the door. You did your flash of light, and the golem doesn't appear to have reacted to your presence at all. So he's just kind of sitting there. So you're not in combat right now, no? No.
Okay, underneath his feet, I put carpet of adhesion.
Okay.
In that square, basically. So underneath his feet, he is stuck there.
Okay. Can you? Well, sure, why not? You can like shrink that at will, right? I'm assuming. Like that's yeah. Okay.
You can do it all the way. You can draw any
Up
way.
to 20.
I can actually stick him to the wall because he's so close. I can stick him to the wall if I want to.
Okay, so you carpet of adhesion, so he is stuck now. Yep,
He's stuck. He's
that's
not
fine.
going anywhere.
Nope, he doesn't appear to react to that either.